Okay, here we go. Talk about to believe or not to believe. Believing is it's an action word. To know action. This is year 2027 coming to you from our kitchen to start with. Believing is an action word. Denotes action. But we say we believe, but we give all kinds of reasons. We believe because God loved us first. Well, we have no guarantee that God loved us first. We have a proof that God loved us, but you can argue that all day long. God loved us and or didn't love us. Believe it is it's just an action word. But what takes it into action is that we believe it, that we have confidence that God did love us, that that we have confirmed this by our belief, by the way we act, the way we walk, the way we love each other. We come to one another with the love that and respect that we have for each other. Not because we have to, because we respect each other. We come to this now with respect because of our love. But reason for our love is endless. And endless reasons are endless. They're not that way for a reason. They're just that way. God marks our love with reasons. The reason we love is we say He loved us first, but we don't know He loved us first. We assume He loved us first, or we believe He loved us first from things that happen in our life, conditions that happen. See, we leave everything by what happens to us, conditions. And I love God, and I respect Him from the conditions that happen in my life. I cannot prove God to be insistence, and no can you. Or you cannot prove God not to be insistence. You can only prove what you assume. See, God is no more and no less than what's in our minds. We believe in God because we want to. We believe in God because it's the right thing to do. Because it gives us hope, reason for our lives. Now we have reason to live because God gives us reason. Now I'm not going to say that we live without reason. We have our reasons, and that they have their reasons too for not believing. I don't agree with their reasons because I believe, but that doesn't mean I should be ashamed of their reasons or mark their reason. I do not mark anybody's reason. Anybody that doesn't believe, I just leave them where it stands. I believe because I've seen the proof. And not everybody sees the proof in their heart. And it doesn't matter whether you see the proof or not. It matters what you decide to do in your heart. Whether you respect one another. Whether whether you judge one another. How you judge one another. By what reason do you judge? By reason do you say? You can say homosexuality is a sin. I don't want to do it. I don't agree with it. But it's not a sin. It's a wrong thing to do. But it's not a sin. See, a wrong and a sin are miles away from one another. A wrong is something that you shouldn't do. But a sin is something that's against something. Well, and it's a label. No matter how you label it, it's just a label. Now and everything can be labeled any way you want to label it. It's a sin to hate somebody. Well, what is that homosexuality? He loves you and doesn't hate you, so you should not hate him. So, if you respect him, you respect him. You don't condone him what he does, and you go on with his life. You try to understand him or her, whatever the case may be. And life is everything. If a person's fat, you could understand them. They have an eating problem. They have a problem with eating food. So they have to deal with that the best they can. Well, I have a problem with food. I want to eat it all and then some. And I'm not the only one like that. I can eat till I'm stuffed and then want to eat some more. But that doesn't make me right. That doesn't make that the right thing to do. It just makes it the thing I do, the wrong I do in my life. Not the sins I do. You know, it's a sin. It's a really dirty word, and it's really shouldn't be called sin. I just think it shouldn't, since it's what God decides to be sin. That's what sin is. What society decides ain't right. Well, God says love ain't, hate ain't right. And I believe that. Well, I'm about ready to run out of time. And hate it's a very powerful word. But I believe you love, and I believe you can learn to love. So God bless you with a holy kiss blowing you away, Roy. I hope you enjoy this. And I hope you do listen to this. Thank you, and God bless you.